Alright, The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 4, called Day 1. Oh, maybe we are going back, yeah, probably day 1 of the, the whole quarantine thing and everything. Sorry about the light. With the sun, I have some issues with the camera. Hopefully it will be okay. But having said that, I don't know how the reviews are when it comes to this season. I don't know if people are enjoying the show. I think based on people on my server, people are mostly fine with it. Some don't like it. To me, I always knew that I would enjoy season 2 just a little bit less than season 1. Maybe that's even an understatement, but like given the fact I wasn't the biggest fan of the second game then, I didn't expect to like this. But I also think that the show gives certain possibilities to play out the story a bit differently and maybe approach it differently. And maybe that way it's going to be a bit different, especially since actors create their own versions of the game once. I think Caitlin Dever, despite lack of muscles, is an amazing Abby and I have been enjoying seeing her. Owen is much more likable. I can't stress that enough. Dina, wow. I much prefer show Dina to game Dina. Elliot's another thing, like Bella Ramsey's doing a good job, I think, but I know that there's a lot of criticism towards their role, which, like I said somewhere, I think I don't really want to get into that because there's a very thin line between criticizing someone's acting and having issues with the way someone looks, which wouldn't be okay, so I'm not going there. So long story short, season 2 has been mostly fine. I appreciate that we took some time after Joe's death and we have another episode ahead. Unedited episodes, as always, are on Patreon. Thank you so much to my patrons. I really appreciate your support.
Now, the thing about this one night, and you guys know me, like I'm fucking easy on voters, right? So I got 3 voters against the wall. I caught them red-handed disseminating pamphlets. Turned out later it was some like religious crap, but I didn't fucking know that. I called for backup.
Pedra. She has the
Pulls up, gets out of his truck. He's in a
there's a lot of manly energy going on there. Yeah, yo.
fucking calling for. I caught them out here disseminating. You fucking perverts are out here jerking off. I swear to God. So one of the voters turns back to look at me like, "Are you gonna tell him?" I look back.
Why is the dude so excited? He's like, oh, I have friends.
Goes, the word disseminate means, and boom! Greenberg slams his fucking head against the wall. No one asked you, jeez boy.
I don't know. I didn't get that story. I don't. But this guy's very happy, so
Call them that.
good for them. Him.
Citizens, why do you call them voters?
Because that's what we fucking call them. Who cares?
Because we took away their rights.
Oh, Isaac,
Took
right?
away their right to vote. Somebody started calling them voters to mock them. So now you know.
I didn't mean anything by it, Sarge.
Of course you didn't. You're thoughtless.
I actually kind of, that's actually satisfying. But Isaac, he's gonna be part of that other group in The Last of Us.
Keep it running.
That must have been so odd the early days.
A lot.
Could be WLF, lock and load.
No. I'm gonna go talk to them. Alone.
Protocol.
Protocol is to obey your commanding officer, period. The end.
Oh. Early days, it must have been so odd, right? I mean, I can imagine like first day, second, but imagine a month into the whole thing when you sort of have to, find a way to survive or you don't.
Come with me.
Oh, he picked the smiling boy, the happy one. He's gonna like bring him down, kill his mood. He already killed the vibe in the bus, but the vibe was off anyway.
You Isaac?
Why aiming the gun?
Hammerhand.
What is he gonna do with the gun? Oh my god! Wow, so he saved the one guy that was, somewhat okay, right? He was like, I like you, you're going to live. That's why you have to be nice to people. You never know. Oh,
Welcome to the fight.
we take the boy, the happy one.
Now make your choice.
Much of a choice, eh? 11 years later.
No pain meds. Probably nothing anyone wanted. Ooh, you reckon a yeast infection?
Not today, but give me time. Alright, I give up. I'm just gonna watch outside.
There's nothing else back here. Hey, I'm gonna pee. Give me a minute.
Oh, I know where this is going. Wow. Isn't this all kinds of stunning? Oh, Seattle Day 1, so we are doing that.
Hey, good to go.
Like following Abby, following Dina.
Thanks. You okay? Yeah. All right, hit it. People to kill. Okay.
Oh my god, I really hope we find the music store. Like, there was this lovely cutscene, it was sort of optional.
Thought they bombed here.
Yeah, I heard that too. Guess not this part.
Did you check out the pride flag?
What's up with all the rainbows?
I don't know. Maybe they were all optimists.
Come on. They knew what a 7-Eleven is, but they don't know what pride flag is. This looks just like it. Wow, that's beautiful.
So much for a happy, proud Rainbow Town. I've never seen a tank this close.
Me neither. Ellie, just cover me. I'm gonna check if there's any ammo in there.
You didn't take Ellie for a tank, girl. Oh. Gosh, this feels so dangerous for like
Man, Adrian got fucked up out here. You think it was the WLF?
2 young
Wow.
people.
All these bodies are in Frederick gear. Almost looks like they were fighting each other.
This is the same tank, right?
Did I?
No, it's not.
Wonder what that was about.
Maybe.
Ooh.
You know, I would be so scared for the
What is it?
For the
Three burnt
horse.
skeletons, like Apollo 1.
What?
Grissom, White, Chaffee. They're supposed to be the first ones to go to the moon, but they never made it off the launch pad. Burned up in their capsule.
I read a bit about that, like very recently.
At least they died for something worthwhile.
These guys are just assholes killed by other assholes.
Check out the building on the hill.
You gotta be shitting me. Fuck yeah, let's go.
You sure about that?
Oh my god, are you gonna fucking tell me?
If you paint a sign big enough to be seen from miles away, that means you want people to know that you're there. It also means, more likely than not, you're prepared.
They're on a hill, so they'll see us coming.
On horseback in broad daylight, so just a little.
So we wait until dark and we head out on foot.
And right here is the perfect place to hole up because, well, no one's around, which you proved brilliantly with your tank hatch maneuver.
Dick. All right, let's look for a door we can fit Trimmer through.
Already found that.
Gosh, how is Dina so smart? I'm in awe. Wait, there's gonna be a musical store. Please do the thing. Yeah. That's it. Records. I am mind blown. Pre-mind blown, not pre-mind blown. We'll be mind blown in a second when we do the thing. But you know what? I gotta also say that Ellie doesn't feel like, you know, like an angry person. I don't know. Tears for fears. Please don't do that. I mean, they are infected probably somewhere still. Yeah, what a great idea, huh? Bang drums, wow. In a city with,
Shout if somebody tries to kill you.
This is beautiful. How did they make it just like in the game? So well preserved. I feel like I'm watching a gameplay. Oh, we are doing it. Wow.
Talking away, I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shine. Come on. Okay. Shine away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me, take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. So needless to say, it's okay. Say after me. It's no better to be safe than sorry. Me,
Damn, I feel like the energy between them and the
me,
how probably slightly nervous Ellie is.
I'll be gone in a day or two.
Look at her being all in love. Or
A day or two.
very sad. Or both.
You've gotten pretty good.
All those lessons from Joel.
He taught you well.
He did.
Come on, I'll make us beef jerky.
Gosh, what a lovely scene. Absolutely amazing. I'm so happy they did that. So happy they went there. It was easily missed in the game, really. That's Isaac, right? Based on his skull from behind.
When I was a younger man and I wanted to impress a woman, I was kind of shy. I didn't know how to talk to women. It made me nervous. What I would do is cook for them.
I sure hope there's
That was good.
a person in the room, because
Good enough to deserve quality tools. But did I have the money for that? No, I did not. I would go into Williams-Sonoma. It's a cookware store. You wouldn't know. I would stare at these Mauviel, best of the best, French, of course. 30 years to retirement and pension, but one day I will own a Mauviel saucepan with lid.
do you think that's this happy soldier? Or a dog? I don't know.
Just not how I planned.
Or no one? He's weird, so really.
It heats faster than anything.
Oh.
If you own Mauviel, you use Mauviel.
I'm kind of a...
Watches over me.
Then she's been watching you get your ass kicked. You know there are even scars who don't believe she's some magic fairy in the sky, huh?
Heretics.
That's a naked Seraphite, right? He's
Still
gonna...
handle, stay cool.
Are they going to, like... burn his parts? I don't know.
Where are the scars attacking next?
Seraphites.
Hold out your hand.
This is so fucked. Shut up. Isaac knows what he's doing. Yes, sir.
She watches over me, she fills my soul, she just
Ooh.
she watches over me.
Imagine the infections, like...
Fills your soul. You put an arrow in a little boy's head. She tell you to kill children?
You kill our children
Never by choice. You train them to shoot at us.
because your wolves kill them.
Because you train them to shoot us.
Because you broke the truce.
Because you broke the truce. I'm not playing your little chicken and egg games today, Scar. Where is the next attack?
Kinda feels like a lover's quarrel.
You're gonna lose.
Are we? We have automatic weapons, hospitals, and you lunatics have bolt-action rifles, bows and arrows, and superstition.
Fair.
Every day, one of your wolves comes to see the truth and takes her into their heart to become a Seraphite. And none of us ever leave to become a wolf.
That's also fair, but makes sense.
I will burn every part of you until you tell me what I want to know!
There's this saying, right? I don't know, if they slap you, you should show your other cheek or...
Scar got what he deserved.
Oh, the soldier boy, the happy one.
Fucking animal.
Doesn't seem as happy anyway. Wait, I know him.
Patrol.
Anyway.
It's a good sign.
Not always.
Window. Second floor.
So somebody hopped onto the shed, climbed the downspout, broke the window, and got cut on the way in? Well, I guess that's our way in too.
And if we run into wolves that weren't in Jackson? Agreed.
Gina is like, she's very pro Ellie. In a way that she sort of goes along even with the craziest of plans. I believe Ellie that she has that revenge going on within, but it's not as visible, maybe, I would say. Like, she isn't as angry, she isn't as vengeful.
Fuck is this?
They're crazy that they're entering that building with all that stuff. I would never.
But we're definitely in the right place.
Dina?
Go.
These aren't any of them either.
You know, leaving these bodies like that, it sort of feels like sending a message. Like, look what's gonna happen to you. You're her love. Oh, that
That
was...
group we saw in the woods, they did this.
What the fuck is wrong with Seattle?
Radio?
It's the same ones we use. Have she called for backup?
Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Shit, get down, down.
God.
Fuck me. Look at this. Scar's got all of them. You, cut them down.
Shouldn't we secure the station first?
Said cut them the fuck down. If the Scars are still here, find them and kill them.
Isaac said he wants him live for questioning.
Isaac's not here, okay? I don't give a shit if it's a woman or a kid. I don't care if it's a fucking baby. Look what they did. Now fan the fuck out.
No. I know I'm watching, but like I'm equally stressed as if I had to do that myself. Please don't. I mean, there's no way they're gonna get caught, right? They have to... I think so, I don't know. She left Dina. She didn't take her on. Got it? She did leave her behind. But like... I think she was pretty loud. Oh no! It's gonna make a lot of noise.
Shoot that window! Go!
God! The hell! Anyway, that's oh, ouch!
Get up!
I don't know how they intend to kill Abby if they encounter, I don't know, so many people.
Get fit, they can't. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Can we fit? Can we?
They're in the transit tunnel. Circle to the south entrance.
I would wait until they go to south entrance and crawl back the same way. Or maybe they're gonna keep watch, so yeah, no, I wouldn't. I don't know what I wouldn't be there in the first place at all. I would be like, okay, Joe is dead. What can I do? It's like that joke in at the crowd. I'm sorry for your loss. Move on. Rain, is it?
Okay. You good?
Is this place gonna fall down on us?
I'd rather not find out. Let's go. That way.
They entered. Maybe flashlight off? Yeah. Ah. Did the red thingy. Wow, this being so thorough. Ow. Infected. Infected. Well, we have to protect ourselves, and then they can...
Thought it was supposed to be empty.
The press? Oh, oh wow! They're okay. So they're doing the counting thing. She's great. She's great to have. Like having Dina around is very useful. That's a horde, mate. Let's lock the door. Something. Is there a door? There is, okay. Oh! Liquor! Oh my! This is so scary, man. That's so scary. Why? Because The Last of Us is kind of marked horror, drama horror, but like I never saw it that way until now. Hey, how about both? That's when we're gonna have to tell Dina the truth. God. Oh my God. Why does this always happen to Ellie's girlfriends, right? Just trying to have a good time, having a date, singing, dancing, whatever. And then boom, a bite. Oh, the theater! That was sort of a safe place in the game, so we just hung out there for a while.
You can hold up here for now. I'll bar the door.
Oh no! Ellie, like, catch up! She's afraid of you. Catch up! Tell her. Gotta be faster.
Okay, it's not perfect, but if anyone tries to get in, I'll buy some. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, I know you're scared.
Please don't.
But I need you to understand something.
Please don't make this any harder than it has to be. Wait, why did you do that? Why the fuck did you have to do that?
Please listen to me. I would die for you. I would. But that is not what just happened. Fuck. I'm immune. I can't get infected. Did you not fucking shoot me? I've been banned before. I'm still here. I know you don't believe me. I get it. I wouldn't believe me either, but I'm gonna walk over there, nice and slow, that big fucking chair, and I'm gonna banish my arm and I'm gonna go to sleep. You're gonna sit as far away from me as you want, and you're gonna keep that gun pointed on me. If I turn, shoot me, but I promise. A lot of times I wish this wasn't true. I'm gonna wake up exactly as I am right now. Me.
I have to say, I mean, that scene, that conversation was very emotional, like more emotional than in the game. Dina is nailing it. She's literally making that season for me fantastic. She's like, what on earth? What an actress. She's doing the torture on her.
It's just water. Rain fell on my face, that's all.
She's woke up like, great, Ellie, like, cool, man, chill.
No shaking. I'm gonna stand up now. Can I show you?
Not seeing her face. That's... I love that. They made this into such a feast for lesbians, huh? Like, I'm digging that. I was surprised that Ellie really fell asleep with Dina aiming gun at her. Or I would never. Or maybe, I don't know. If I were tired enough.
Ellie. Yeah. I'm pregnant.
Ow! What a timing! Okay, I'm oh my god. What just happened? 1 second I was like, oh my god. She revealed her the thing, and then next second she's like fully going at it. I think they were trying to, I don't know, because she said she's pregnant and then she wanted to have sex with her, so you know, symbolically get her pregnant.
Wait, no. Morning breath. It's gross. Hold on.
They actually have mints, or?
I don't know if this is gonna be better.
Ugh. What's that? Some dry put
Beefy.
Oh, that's much worse.
How's it doing? Wow, that's... Is this where you were bitten before? You said it was a burn.
Most of it is.
You did it to yourself?
I really wanted to wear short sleeves again. It's a little thing, but when you start to hide little things, they become big things.
You don't say.
Why now?
I thought you were gone. And then all of a sudden, this future I was imagining wasn't gonna happen. Where we're together and we have a kid, and I don't even know if you want that.
Wow,
I want it with you.
she got them married and like.
I'm sorry it took so long. I knew how you felt about me.
How? I was hiding it really well.
No, you kind of fucking weren't.
Oh.
I wanted to.
Yeah?
When I was little, I told my mother I like boys and I like girls. And she said, no, you like boys. And it just... I got stuck. Even after she died,
They're doing really
I tried to make things work with Jesse.
that's so in depth.
Because I like him. I do. I think he's a really good guy.
We're doing a whole full Dina
He wasn't the one.
in-depth analysis. I love that. I'm digging that.
Still kept trying anyway.
That made my day already, and it's only 9.
Just be.
I was scared.
Not everyone's as brave as you.
I'm just obvious.
Shut up.
Okay, I love that. They're actually like.
How do you know for sure that you're...
Oh, I started wondering after we saw the bodies in the forest, because I've seen fucked up shit before without barfing. And I was late. I found a pregnancy test.
We went from
the pharmacy and I peed on it.
best friends forever to married with kids within 5 seconds.
Piss on stuff. Oh.
Here. Like, I'm loving that.
2 lines means pregnant.
This thing's pretty old. How do you know?
And here. And here's a couple more.
They really wanted to be, huh?
So, we're having a baby.
We.
I mean, we, and also, I guess, Jesse.
Modern family.
It was Jesse, right?
Hey! Don't be offensive.
We're all having a baby. I'm gonna be a dad.
Yeah.
That's adorable. Aura. There's so much more at stake.
Yeah.
So much.
Where Abby is, yeah.
Okay, we go up high and we look around. Come on.
What about the backpack? There's a whole war going on there. I just want to enter and be like, hey, I'm just looking for Abby. And then I'll be gone.
See that white building out there? That's it. That's Lake Hill.
That's all the buildings are white, Dina.
You don't have to go. You can stay here.
Fuck you.
No, I'm not saying... It's different now.
Yes, it is.
Will you please just think about it?
Together.
Wow, that's going into my episode title. Oh my lord. I'm loving this. Okay, I have to say I'm loving this. I don't know, I've been shipping Dina and Ellie much harder in the show than in the game. Even though I did ship them in the game and I really like them. But I think Isabel said she's adding so much to Dina's character and also to Ellie. Like, I think she's making Ellie, who's been somewhat difficult in the show, more likable. Having said that, I know that the actress Isabel said, she said that fans of Dina and Ellie will be happy. Yes, we are. That was very surprising because the sex scene in the game, it sort of already happened, but it happened around the time when Joel was dying because it was Dina with Ellie on that route, like on the patrol, not Jesse and Ellie. So in the weed shop, straight after the kiss, they were sort of like, I read the kiss, and she was like, that was a 6. Let's make this better than a 6. This better be a 10 or something, to quote it and reveal how many times I have seen the scene. Then so I remember the line. So they sort of skipped that, and I liked it. I can say it now because I don't want to spoil it, but I do like it because they build it up. I think if the sex scene in the show happened around the time when Joel died, it would have been a bit anticlimactic. So I prefer this way because they sort of build it up and they pre-created Ellie having feelings. They pre-created Dina having feelings, even though she was sort of hiding it, because I think she sort of said in the tent that she's straight. So she was hiding it and she was just waiting for the right moment. And when, you know, in her head, when Ellie was sort of maybe about to die and by her hand, then she realized the whole thing that she's been thinking of. So I don't know, being together, having a kid together, even that, wow, that she's about to lose that, and then she got it back. And we weren't sort of led into her thought process when we were watching, but you could tell while watching that it was very intense and that she was there was a lot of emotions going on there. It was heavy, it did feel heavy. So she acted that out very, very well. So she just went for it, right? Why wouldn't you? In season 1, there were a lot of people who had these homophobic views and they didn't like Bill and Frank's story and they were like, this is unnecessary. If it was a straight couple, they wouldn't say that, you know. Being gay, I know how homophobic mind works because I've experienced that. Every single gay person has. So I understand that. Why am I talking about that? Let's go back to the sex scene. It was so well done. It felt so desperate and urgent. They had to get it out and they discussed it all. I don't know, I like that. I thought none of that would happen in this episode because I thought we were actually approaching Seattle base and that, you know, it would be that, maybe just some fights. I did read that they are infected, so I figured, you know, fighting the infected, that's already a lot. But then they still fit in that Take On Me singing scene, which I absolutely, that was one of the best game scenes. And then they fit in the sex scene that was sort of already overdue, you know, and we deserve that. I like that episode a lot. So unedited episodes are on Patreon, and yeah, I'll see you next week. See you around, guys. Bye.